Hello, friends, family, miscellaneous loved ones. Let's do a Riemann sum, I say. Using the definition of the definite integral, what do we get? Well, we have a limit as n goes to infinity, and then we have a sum, I from 1 to n. Then we got our function, and we will use right endpoints for our xi here. So our function in this case is this guy right here. So let's start by plugging that in. Three plus 2xi squared delta x. Now let's break things down piece by piece here. Delta x is, well, we're looking at our interval, and we're going to take our interval from 0 to 4 and break it up into n pieces. So what I do is I take the full length, which is b minus a, and I divide by n. So in this case, it'll be 4 over n. So let's say x1 is here, x2 is here. Again, we're doing right endpoints. So for each of these subintervals, we choose the right endpoint. And our delta x is the width of each subinterval. So that's delta x there, delta x there. Okay, so from this we can see that x1 is just delta x, x2 is going to be 2 delta x, x3 is going to be 3 delta x, because every subinterval has the same width. So we can see that xi is going to be I times delta x. And above, we decided that delta x is 4 over n. So we get xi is 4i over n. Okay, so in general, we're going to have delta x is b minus a over n, and xi, if we're doing right endpoints, is going to be a plus I delta x. So in general, we do this, but today we are doing this for xi. So 4i over n is my xi. So I'll plug it back in here. Three plus 2, and I get 4i over n squared. Ooh la la. Oh, delta x. And then I'll work this out. So 4 squared is 16 times 2 gives me 32. I squared all over n squared. And delta x, we decided earlier, is 4 over n. And now I'm going to move the sigma inside of my bracket. So I'll take my sigma and I will put it, I'm going to put it right in front of the I squared here and also in front of the 3. Now you'll remember that my sigma is I equals 1 all the way up to n. So my index is I. So that means that this I has to stay in the sigma, but this n squared and this 32, they can move out.